The sun was setting over the quiet town of Crestwood, casting long shadows on the tranquil streets. Inside Crestwood High School, students were finishing up their last classes of the day, unaware of the chilling secrets hidden within their gary walls. Catherine Hartley, a strikingly beautiful and charismatic English teacher, captivated the attention of her students with her engaging lectures and magnetic presence. Her charm masked a dark secret, an insatiable urge that drove her to commit unspeakable acts. As the final bell rang, Miss Hartley lingered in her classroom, allowing her students to file out before locking the door behind them. She glanced around the empty room, a calculating smile crossing her lips. Among Catherine's admirers was Adam Thompson, a quiet and introspective student who had caught her eye. Adam's fascination with his teacher went beyond the academic. He was drawn to her beauty and the air of mystery that surrounded her. Catherine recognized Adam's infatuation and used it to her advantage. She initiated subtle conversations with him, providing glimpses of vulnerability beneath her confident facade. Slowly, she lured him into her web of lies. One afternoon, Miss Hartley approached Adam after class. Her voice was gentle as she asked if he would like to join her for a cup of coffee at your home. Flattered and intrigued, Adam accepted the invitation, his heart racing at the thought of spending time alone with his enchanting teacher. That evening, Adam stood before Catherine's doorstep, a mixture of excitement and nerves filling him. Catherine greeted him with a warm smile, assuring him inside her cozy home. As they sipped their coffee, the conversation flowed effortlessly. Catherine shared personal anecdotes, gradually lowering Adam's guard. However, as the hours passed, the atmosphere shifted. Catherine's tone grew darker, her stories revealing glimpses of a sinister double life. Adam's initial infatuation began to morph into unease. He sensed an undercurrent of malice in Catherine's words, and his instincts screamed at him to leave. But before he could make his escape, Catherine's demeanor changed once again, her eyes gleaming with a chilling intensity. Catherine revealed her true identity, a serial killer who had meticulously selected her victims from the very school where she taught. She explained her methods, how she used her allure to draw unsuspecting students to their doom. That moment, she grabbed a small pointy knife and raised herself up from the sofa. Adam's heart raced as he realized the danger he was in. In a panic, he lunged for the front door, determined to escape the clutches of the woman who had entrapped him. The struggle was fierce, but adrenaline fueled his movements. In the last moment, he broke open the door. Adam fled into the night, his breath ragged as he stumbled through the streets. Fear urged him onward, the memory of Miss Hartley's chilling confession propelling him forward. He knew that he had narrowly escaped becoming another victim in her gruesome tale. As he reached the police station, he frantically recounted his harrowing experience to the officers. An investigation was launched, and the town's perception of Catherine Hartley shifted from that of a charming teacher to that of a sinister predator. Further investigation revealed that she had at least killed 14 people in the last 6 years. A total of 7 bodies were found in her backyard. But no one will ever know how many lives she really stole. As the last bell of the day rang, the halls of Melwood High School buzzed with the promise of the weekend. Among the educators, Miss Larkin stood out, an English teacher with a magnetic presence and an air of mystery that intrigued students and colleagues alike. Her striking appearance and captivating lectures made her a favorite among the students, but there was something about her that defied explanation. Emma, a perceptive student known for her curiosity, found herself irresistibly drawn to Miss Larkin. Emma admired her eloquence and the way she effortlessly commanded the attention of the classroom. There was an air of sophistication that clung to Miss Larkin, one that seemed to hint at a life beyond the classroom walls. Emma's curiosity grew with each passing day, especially when she noticed that Miss Larkin's patterns were unusual. She never seemed to socialize with other teachers, and she always appeared to be engaged in deep thought, as though her mind was occupied by something other than lesson plans. One day, as Emma stayed late to study in the school library, she stumbled upon a stack of old yearbooks. Flipping through the pages, her eyes widened when she found a familiar face, Miss Larkin, looking just as young and vibrant as she did now. The yearbook was decades old, and Emma's mind raced with questions. Intrigued, Emma dug deeper. She visited the local historical society and uncovered old newspaper articles detailing a mysterious event that had taken place in the town decades ago. A fire had destroyed a building, claiming the lives of several people, including a young woman named Eliza Larkin. Emma couldn't believe her discovery. The woman in the yearbook was unmistakably the same Miss Larkin who stood at the head of her classroom today. How was it possible for her to remain unchanged by time? The next day brought an eerie sense of déjà vu. As if history were repeating itself, a fire broke out in the town once again. Panic swept through the streets as people fled the flames, and amidst the chaos, a few unfortunate souls lost their lives, including Miss Larkin. Emma stood among the horrified onlookers, her mind reeling from the coincidence. The events unfolding before her eyes mirrored the tragedy she had uncovered. But was it truly a coincidence? Or was there a sinister pattern at play? It was an ordinary Friday afternoon, and a sense of anticipation hung in the air as the final bell of the day rang. Among the students were Lily, Ethan, and Alex, a trio of friends known for their curiosity. They shared a fascination with the school's history and had often heard rumors about an abandoned floor that no one had visited for years. After school, as the trio gathered in the library, their conversation turned to the untold stories of Ridgewood High. The abandoned fourth floor was the subject of much speculation, said to have been sealed off decades ago due to a tragic incident. Fueled by curiosity, the friends decided to embark on an expedition to the forbidden territory. With their smartphone flashlights and courage, Lily, Ethan, and Alex made their way to the staircase leading to the 4th floor. The air grew colder as they ascended, their heartbeats quickening with every step. They reached the locked door that stood between them and the forgotten stories. With a sense of determination, Ethan managed to pry open the door. The trio entered a time capsule of the past, a corridor lined with dusty lockers and faded posters. It was as if time had stood still on that floor, frozen in the memories of days long gone. As they explored further, they stumbled upon an old classroom at the end of the hallway. Inside, they discovered an ancient yearbook, its pages yellowed and fragile. The yearbook revealed the story of a student named Sarah, who had tragically died on that very floor years ago. Haunted by the memory of Sarah's untimely demise, the trio resolved to uncover the truth behind the tragedy. They scoured the school's archives, piecing together fragments of information from old newspapers and records. Their investigation led them to a janitor who had worked at the school for decades. He recounted the chilling tale of how Sarah's death had been hushed up, and the 4th floor had been sealed off to keep her memory from haunting the students. But with no evidence, the truth will forever be locked up in the secret 4th floor, and Sarah's soul will never find freedom. And if you want to hear about even more scary stories, click on one of these videos and leave a like and subscribe. Thank you.